They say only the living leave a mark. But what happens when someone fierce enough to rule decides, or is forced, to vanish from the record? Today, we journey into ancient Egypt to meet Hatshepsut, a pharaoh, a queen or ruler, and then the subject of one of history's most calculated erasures. This is her story. Powerful, unsettling, unforgettable. Imagine ascending the throne of one of the world's greatest civilizations. You rule with confidence, oversee grand building projects, and strike trade deals that bring luxury to your land. Now imagine later, your name chiseled off walls, your statues broken, your memory rewritten as though you never were. That was the fate of Hatshepsut, the woman who became king, then the king who became almost invisible. What drove that erasure? And what does her story tell us about power, memory, and legacy? Hatshepsut was born in the 18th dynasty of Egypt, daughter of Pharaoh Thutmose I. She married her half-brother Thutmose II, and after his death became regent for the young Thutmose III. But she didn't just wait for others to act. She claimed the title of pharaoh herself, complete with the royal regalia. Her reign is often judged as one of the most prosperous in Egyptian history. She launched massive construction projects, including her mortuary temple at Deir el-Bahari. Yet, shortly after her death, or perhaps even while her reign still concluded, something chilling happened. Her successor, Thutmose III, or perhaps a court faction, began to erase her from history. Her cartouches were removed. Her statues were defaced. Walls were patched up. The name, Hatshepsut, disappeared from the king lists. Why? Scholars debate. Some say it was political. Thutmose III wanted to establish an unbroken male line, erase the anomaly of a female king. Others suggest it was ritualistic, a deactivation of her statues, a resetting of the divine order, Mot, after a female king disrupted it. In any case, the effect was devastating. She nearly vanished from the memory of Egypt, and centuries later was rediscovered only through archaeological sleuthing. Picture this: a towering statue of a pharaoh with a clipped face, cartouches hammered away, reliefs covered up, temples locked, hidden. Even neighboring rulers treated her reign as a footnote. This was systematic erasure, not just the fall of a leader, but the obliteration of their existence. Yet, ironically, in trying to erase her, the Egyptians created one of history's most fascinating mysteries. The problem came to be known among Egyptologists as the Hatshepsut problem. Why did she vanish from the king lists, and what exactly happened? So, what can we take from this? Hatshepsut's story is not just about a queen who became king. It's about the fragility of legacy. It's about how the victors write the history, how power can flip a script in which someone once mighty becomes almost invisible. But despite the efforts to remove her, Hatshepsut did survive. In stone, in inscriptions, in modern archaeology. Her temples still stand. Her sculpture still inspires awe. The erasure made her existence more intriguing, not less. Her memory reminds us that the strongest power is not always what you build, but how you survive the attempt to destroy you. She dared to wear the crown. She dared to rule. And in the end, she dared to leave a mark on history, even if others tried to wipe it away. Next time you walk among ruins, look for the chiseled heads, the vanished names, the scars of erasure. They whisper stories of rulers who weren't meant to be forgotten. And yet, here we are, remembering them. Hatshepsut's monuments stand as testament to her reign. Her erasure stands as testament to the fear she inspired. In the end, both speak louder than any inscription. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this dive into history's shadows, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more wild, strange, and oddly human stories behind the world's most powerful figures. Until next time, keep digging for the receipts.